Yeah, good morning, everybody. Um, this is a trade recap for 10/25, 2024, trading the Apex funded account. Let's go and take a look at the recap. I'm doing this a little bit early just because I have a flight out to back to California tomorrow. So I decided to get it out this morning. As you can see, the chart layout's kind of different just because I was using just a laptop here. I don't have a secondary monitor on here. So you'll see here, this is the 1 minute, 1 minute, 24 hour, 1 minute RTH. This one here is 5 minute um, RTH, 5 minute 24/7, and this is the 30 RTH and the 30 um, 24/7, and this is the daily chart. I took a bunch of trades this morning, pre-market. Down a little, down, about $40. Wasn't all that great. I forgot to record it. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the open here. This first trade here, as you can see, the market went up pretty good this morning. I was looking at this level right here, the 649 level. So right there, I decided to take a short right here. PLC top of the bar in the 1 minute, not confirmed on the 5. Um, Looks kind of good on the 30. So I decided to take a quick short here. This is a pretty small scalp. So yeah, so right here, it wasn't moving that fast down. As you can see, usually at this particular level, I would expect it to flush down. It didn't. So I kind of closed it out pretty early. Yeah, it just decided to just hang around here. It didn't do much. Yeah, so as soon as it came down to this PLC here on the 5 minute, I decided to just get out just because it could have more room on the long side. Yeah, so I took that out pretty quickly. So that was the first trade there on the open. The second trade here is a long. If you look at the 1 minute here, right? There's a zone right here. It breached into the zone, held. POC low the bar here on the 1 minute. Also held on the 5 minute. The POC below the bar. Um, it's coming towards the 30-minute POC. So what got me excited was the magenta or the blue bar here. This is the accumulation bar. So accumulation bar inside a zone is pretty powerful. So I decided to take two contract there. Uh, my target was 672 and a quarter. My stop was just below that bar here on the 1 minute, the accumulation bar. So if it came down, flushed it out here, I would have gotten out. But it did. It came up, hit the target. There you go. So that's the second trade on the open. All right, so this trade here is a short. So basically, it came up, flushed down, came up right into a zone right here. You'll see a demand zone um, on the 1 minute. The 5 minute also has a supply zone right there, and you can see the distribution bar here, right on the 5 minute, which is the purple wicks. So right here, I was waiting for the candle to close on the 1 minute. Right? As long as the POC is the top of the bar on the 1, confirm on the 5, I said go ahead and take a short here. Now, um, you gotta be careful on these shorts here because you see this pivot line here. Sometimes it bounces right off it, right? The pivot line is shown both on the 1 minute here, um, and the 5 minute here. Right, so you gotta be kind of careful. My stop would be just above this um, distribution bar, and it happens to be a distribution bar as well. Yeah, I decided to take a short here. My stop was just a bit above here, just a very tiny stop. Now, yeah, I decided to just kind of get out there, just because it was just wailing here as well. Again, remember the pivot here, right? Kind of antsy about the pivot, so I came back up here. But if you could, if you like the, if you're the person that likes the whole trade, this actually came all the way back down to this demand zone here. I was actually looking for another short here if this did not push through this 1 minute candle here. Yeah, it did do that. So right here was that entry here. I got out about here. Again, if you like to hold your trades, yeah, that would be a nice risk reward there. It never breached the top of that distribution bar here, which is the magenta bar there. I don't like holding it just because this is a Apex funded account, and the problem with Apex is that it has trailing drawdown. So if it came all the way down here and it came all the way back up and never hit your target, um, with the trailing drawdown, not only do you get dinged for not taking your target, but you also get dinged if this thing came back and reverses, right? So double whammy. So you gotta be careful about um, Apex. That's why I kind of like my funded futures, which has end of day, no intraday drawdown, as well as top step. All right, so I think this trade here is a long. You could see a blue cyan color here on the 1 minute bar. Um, POC, the close is above the POC on the 1 minute, above the POC on the 5 minute. 30 minute did not confirm, but that's okay with this just because it bounced right off the EMA right here. And this is a accumulation bar, right? The blue color here. So let's take a quick stab here for a long. It came back, test the POC on the 1 minute. Um, Now if that held there, I would take a long here, and I did that. I go tested it, right? So there's buyers going to be stepping in here pretty soon. Yep, and you see the POC shifted down, right? So I decided to go ahead and enter right there. So my initial target would have been just up here again on the 2672 and a quarter line here, but I did see. So as this plays out, watch this. So you see a POC shifted to the top of the bar there. So a lot of exchange happened right there. So I decided to just kind of get out. Anytime you see a POC shift from the low of the bar to the top of the bar, it's tells you that hey, there might be some buyers absorbing the um, or placing a lot of ask order right there. So you'll see that it'll roll over. So right there, so there's another uh, um, sellers coming in there to kind of push this down. Yeah, I think eventually came all the way back down. Um, so yeah, that's the recap for today. So made about $670 on this trade on this morning. I was about to trade some more, but the problem is I think Apex has the 2.0 Apex, which is you have to have a 30% consistency rule. So I didn't want to go ahead and push it. I could have made a lot more, but I just didn't want to push that 30% consistency rule. That's kind of one of the drawback with Apex. So yeah, so I decided to just end it right here. Um, yeah, and that was it. That's the trade recap for October 25th, 2024. Thank you.